Hey y'all, what's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Give Sense 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me, the Queen's back. Alright, y'all, a new video. I love Ashanti. I'm a huge Ashanti fan. You guys know definitely for sure, period. I always promote her music. Go check out the Artist Diaries Ashanti um, because that's like a mini biography, a tribute as a fan. I have really, truly have really enjoyed her music, her timeless classics, and what she has done in R&B, soul, and hip hop in the music world. And she's iconic and legendary. Period. Now, this is a new video about Ashanti. So I'm gonna be honest and blunt about this. I also did a rant, check that out. I believe it was rant number 54. Go check that out. Ashanti versus Don't Say the Name. We're gonna do a Harry Potter style. Okay. Um, and it's really interesting and amazing that, you know, Ashanti's resilience in this music industry. As a black woman, and especially when you're a black woman of color, there's always the same old, same old. So I'm not going to get into that because really, we already know the deal, right? I just feel that this is a good example of how to protect yourself, and you have to be aware of these things because there are people out there that are really screwed up, messed up, busted, toe up from the flow up, and Jeepers Creepers. Okay. So she has ran across into some Jeepers Creepers recently, and I had just found out, articles, news, internet, that she has spoken out against sexual harassment in the music industry. hmm And I say this, I'm not surprised because horrible stories of women, unfortunately, it's like this is the reason why I personally am going to keep it a buck. I'm going to be respectful, but I'm still going to say what I got to say, okay? Because Ashanti had revealed that there was a music producer that she was working with, and they were working with her, on, a new album at the time, recording, cutting the tracks and, editing, he was, helping her create her music, right? All right. So she's like, all right, cool. She said they did two records together. Two records together. They were working on two records. All right. So, okay, cool. Then he started to go into Jeepers Creepers mode. And he asked her, actually, he didn't ask her, he demanded, okay? He demanded her that she, you know, um, take a shower with him and listen. Like I said, I'm just saying, that's what she said. And she refused. He said, take a shower with me, or you're going to have to pay like 40,000 racks, 40 G's. I demand 40 G's of racks. If you don't take a shower with me, I demand 40,000 G's, 40 racks for these racks. See, and my point exactly with the self expression on my face because obviously it's not even freaking worth it. Two records, 40,000, 40,000. That's how much these records cost. And it's really sad and excruciating because last time I checked, it don't really cost that much for recording music. I mean, I don't know any music producer. I personally don't know any music producers. I don't. I don't know any music producers. I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, music producers, they have the right to, the price and beat and the production. I study about music production as well. It's fine. But no, this dude was a freaking Looney Tune. And this dude obviously had bad intentions from the jump. And I have to be honest. It's like it's not worth it at all, period. Do it the right way. And it's really sad because when I hear stories like this and more horrible stories, such as, more stories about what people have experienced in this music industry, it's like, yeah, it's really crazy. And Ashanti, she was like, hell no, you know. But that's the thing. It's like Ashanti, this is why we gotta put Ashanti's name, we gotta put respect on her name, period. Because when it comes to R&B, soul, hip hop music, and for her changing the tide and the waves of the music scene, especially with her sound, her voice, her natural appeal, sex appeal. She could sing and dance. And really, as her being like a status of legendary and iconic, she really has really opened the door for many up and coming female black musicians that really want to get themselves out there. But yes, Ashanti has experienced this and she has the right to talk about this. And women, we're sick and tired of the crap. Sick and tired of the crap because I really feel like, even, like I said, as a fan, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We got our own lives and we doing our thing, but we love the music. But that's what I'm saying. These musicians go through stuff behind the scenes that we don't know. Okay. So for Ashanti to, really, you know, speak out against the, you know, messed up, entities and all that craziness. She has every right to speak out because this has been going on for years. Okay. And it's really sad because even musicians that I grew up with, like black female musicians that I grew up with, and they have experienced some things allegedly. And I'm telling you, I'm not with that because, that's very sentimental, and it's really sad. It's like a trauma bond in a way. It's like and like I said, I can't speak for Ashanti. And, anybody who watched this video, we can have a conversation, let's have it, just express yourselves. Tell me what y'all think, and yeah, because it's like lots of times, we just don't know what the heck be going on. So when we hear these stories about these musicians standing up for themselves, they went through something messed up, people taking advantage of them, we have to be aware about this. We have to, and there's nothing I personally, with me, it's like I've always had this, like, you know, this, it's like I grew up with Ashanti. I can remember seeing her on One Sunset Park, TRL, Spring Bling, BT Awards, the live performances, the live stage performances. Even Ashanti has really, not only has she expanded in the music world, but in the acting world, Lifetime movies, Coach Carter, John Tucker Must Die, and really a lot of times as, you know, I'm just a fan, and being her fan and listen to her music a lot. Ashanti has really pushed through in this music industry. Ashanti, not only that, but let's keep it positive. She has broke records. She has really established herself as I definitely would say, as a, you know, bona fide superstar, natural talent. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. People have their own different, opinions about, well, what makes a superstar, what makes that it factor? It's just having that natural. Ashanti has that natural talent, that natural work ethic, that natural appeal, where she sacrificed a lot in her music career, and I know she has pretty much, like I said, you guys go to the Artist Diaries Ashanti. I just talked about that, and also we'll say positive, and also, like I said, the rant video that I did. it was another rant video that I did, and it was the part two. So it was like she definitely really had a lot of haters. She still got haters. She still does, but hey, it comes with the territory, right? So she definitely has really, you know, really worked hard to get where she's at. And she deserves her flowers and the fruits of her labor. She deserves to have the success. She's already successful, but to continue to have success, to continue to expand, to continue to push through. But that's why I feel like, yeah, Queen Ashanti, yeah, she's like, heck no, hell no. And it's really sad because, as I always say, the music industry, like I said, is really cutthroat, and it's sad that artists go through all this halupa to get their music out, to get their name out. And I feel like there's other ways besides, all this stuff to get your music out in a positive way, and have more of that, like, okay, that formula of like set trends, you need to promote artist development, that's what Ashanti's basically, that's what she has done in her career over what, 20 years. So she definitely, like I said, this is really eye opening because many women, and many women, different careers, they have experienced harassment. People have, harassed them, not respect, being Jeepers Creepers mode, right? So it's kind of like when, also, I feel, my honest opinion, everybody got a way to do a self defense mechanism, but these folk are getting too comfortable. These Jeepers Creepers out there, they're getting too comfortable because it's like lots of times when you hear stories like this, and even like I said, for me as a black woman, I'm like, and like I said, so like I said, we gotta, like I said, there are ways how, in my honest opinion, the way how this is going with this music industry thing, I'll talk about in my platform. I'll be mindful. I am very, I'll say the word, when it comes to different to for different things, I just don't tolerate it, period. But on positive note, Ashanti, girl, keep doing your thing. Your fans will always love you, support you, girl. But this was very, very eye opening for me. And this is something for women. Just be aware, your surroundings, and people want to try it with you. You have every right, period. So, with that being said, y'all, this is just my, conversation. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Ashanti versus the music industry and the stuff that she has accomplished and has went through? And what do you guys think of this video? So, as always, Ashanti fans, share your thoughts and opinions. Stay tuned in the next episode of Give Cincinnati 2. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned in the next episode. Give Cincinnati 2. Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace. Bye bye, girls. As in out. The Super Saiyans out.